I got what you need. Looking for Switch games? I got this and more. Tell you what you should be picking up right now before it's gone. Let's get into it. What's going on, everyone? It's Ty here, and today I'm bringing 5 Nintendo Switch games that I think you should probably consider picking up right about now. And now I just want to get this out of the way. This is no sort of financial advice. This is just rather pure speculation. And maybe if you don't think you need to pick it up now in terms of rarity, these might even just be good games to consider picking up right now. But and this is in no particular order. However, I just want to say that if you want to pick up all these games on this list I'm making here, it's just under 200 bucks, which I know is still quite a bit of money, but it's a lot of quality games actually too. So, you know, if that's around your budget point, here's some games. Let's start gaming. So up first we have NieR Automata End of Yora edition. Now this was like one of the most requested Switch ports for the longest time. They finally did it. Some may say it was a little too late. I don't know. I've yet to play this game actually. I started on my Xbox, and now I have it on the Switch too. But no, this game will cost you about, on average, according to price charting, all the prices will be price charting, $25.39. Not bad. This is a lot of content. This has all the DLC, and I'm pretty sure, even exclusive stuff for the Switch version. Also, for a port of a PS4 or Xbox One game, pretty good looking, to my surprise. A lot of times, like Witcher 3 is a way bigger game, and it's okay for a Switch port. But this looks really good. It runs stably, and yeah, this is the only so not only is it its own exclusive content, but it's the only way to have all of it in one place. With no download. I mean, might have an update now, but everything's here. So now, up next here, we have the most expensive game on this list, and I picked all these games out and then looked it up, and I almost didn't put this here because it's a little more expensive than I like these to be, but I do think it'll probably only get a little more expensive over time. That is The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Now, you might have this game, but you probably don't have this game. There is a couple versions of Isaac that got released for the Switch, each one having more DLC than the last. This is the final one. Now, Isaac, to my knowledge and understanding, is done getting full-fledged content DLC like it has been, but it is getting online. I don't know if the console versions are going to get online, so if you're not interested in a game where it's technically not all complete on cart for sure, this might be it. I'm sure this has had updates as well. I just like getting that out there because I know some people, you want games that don't have an update, and that's totally understandable. But this, if you're looking for the most complete version of Isaac, this is the one to get. This is going to run you, according to price charting, complete in box is $88.96, which is quite a lot. This game, though, probably, I'm looking at the stack here, definitely up there in the most playtime. This game has tons and tons of content, tons of unlockables. Very hard game at times too, or a very easy game if you're lucky. This is a roguelite. I kind of hard to tell. Each run you unlock more stuff, so I think that makes it a light. I don't know. But yeah, I played this a ton on Steam. I haven't played it as much on the Switch. This one specifically on the Switch. I played the first one that came out that launched really close to when the Switch came out on the Switch, that had like the first DLC expansion. That one used to be a lot. It's gone down because of this one. So if you're looking for the whole package right here for you, these also, I don't know if they just sold this normally, but I bought it off of the Nicalis website. And it even had like a cool slipcover that I don't have with me that I should have kept with me, and some other little goodies. But yeah, if you're an Isaac fan, if you're a roguelike fan, it's a top-down little shoot-'em-up, kind of a shoot-'em-up. I never really thought about that. You get a little power-ups, shoot tears. I had a lot more to say about this one, obviously, than NieR, because I played this one and love this one. Great game. Consider picking it up. Next on my list here, I have Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. Now, this is when I was saying Isaac has the most playtime for value. This is like also really close. If you're looking to get Diablo 3 complete, $18.51 on average, not bad for this. Look, I overpaid. Actually, I might have got a deal on this. I picked it up at a convention. So this version of Diablo has everything and more, similar to NieR, where it has actually exclusive content only on this one. Granted, the like the PC version has exclusive content to it too, with like some pets and stuff. I think actually, maybe not. This one might be the best one to have if you want the most content possible. The expansions in Diablo 3 are fantastic. This game is amazing. I don't know if I liked it more than 4 or not. I gotta wait until 4 is totally done with all their expansions and stuff. But this is a super fun game. Pretty sure this... Okay, I'm just making sure this did not get the multiplayer cut. It does have amiibo support. I don't know what the amiibo did. I do have the Treasure Goblin amiibo. It's way over there. Don't know what it did, but it's pretty unique that this game has amiibo support. Yeah, this is a 4-player co-op game. Pretty sure you can play local co-op with this too. Which is awesome. Incredible couch co-op game. The only thing about it is, yes, it's Diablo 3. This game is not getting any more like online updates, but I mean, it's with no Diablo 4 likely coming to the Switch. Maybe the Switch successor will get it. Great game. Great, like, I don't know what you call this type of game. A looter game? Loot game? I don't know. I don't know the name of it, but if you like collecting treasure, you like picking up items, new stats, new abilities, tons of classes, tons of difficulty options, huge post game, awesome bosses, pretty awesome story as well, which normally these type of games I don't care about the story. This game's pretty fun, especially the DLC. The DLC is where this game like peaks in my opinion. So yeah, other than that, I really recommend this, especially the price of just under like 20 bucks. This game also, I've seen it go on sale a ton of times. If you want a new copy, I've seen it go on sale tons for like $20, $25. So definitely recommend Diablo Eternal Collection 3. Okay, typically on these lists, I tend to avoid first-party titles, and I always feel like I make one exception on all these type of Switch and 3DS ones, but this one felt like a good exception. The Pikmin 1+2 collection. So this is Pikmin 3, guys. Yeah, I'm sure I'm the first person to ever make this joke. First of all, I do not like this box art. It is very, very minimalistic for my tastes. I'm not a big fan of minimalism. But, say, if you don't know, this is Pikmin 1 and 2 on one cartridge, which is pretty cool. I will say that this isn't like a limited time thing like Super Mario 3D All-Stars was. However, at launch, I know this game was kind of hard to find for a bit. I think it's gotten better stock now. Well, with the Pikmin series on the rise, I do think this is one you should pick up probably sooner than later. And honestly, same with Pikmin 3. I heard like stores aren't getting more prints of Pikmin 3. I mean, it's still out there everywhere. It's a pretty common game. But I do think this is the one that will be a lot more sought after. Pikmin 1 and 2 on the GameCube are pretty expensive, and I think the Wii versions are also a little expensive at the very least. But yeah, this is easily the best way to get these games, with only complete in box right now turning at about like $40. Not bad. 2 games in one. I'm pretty sure if you wanted to get physical copies of the GameCube versions, it'll probably cost you like $200 for both of them. Rough guess. I don't know what the prices have been since this is a much more convenient way. If you're into the whole like, I guess, preservation sense of like what they've taken out, Pikmin 1 or 2 or both had like licensed objects, because you play as a little guy on Earth, and there's like, I guess I don't know if it's on Earth, but there's actually like, there's like Duracell battery, I think. Well, now it's just a battery. So if you're into that, you know, and you don't like that type of change, probably don't want this, because they didn't renew the licenses, which I think is very odd. I kind of can't see it costing that much to do it. I feel like it honestly costs and take more time to go in and change all of that, but hey, yeah, Pikmin 1 and 2, kind of a no-brainer pick. Pikmin, haha, for a Switch collector, if you're collecting, especially if you're collecting all the first-party titles. The more, or the less popular rather, the series, the better, I think, in terms of wanting to pick something up sooner than later. Though Pikmin is a growing franchise, which also in turn could make it something to pick up sooner than later, before you're too late, before the fans all pick it up. Now, last on this list is, I think, something I feel like I've seen no one talk about. and I'm not really surprised no one's talking about it. It's Super Bomberman R2. This is gotta be the weirdest release like last year. I'm pretty sure this came out in 2023. Definitely the weirdest release because I don't really know who is asking for this necessarily. Super Bomberman R was one of the original Switch launch titles, or really close to the Switch launch. I guess I can't be 100% certain if it was launch or not, but it was super close, and it probably definitely helped spike the sales. People hate it. Some people hate saying this, but I think it's true. The Switch did not, frankly, have like that all crazy of a launch lineup. Zelda definitely carried it. There was things to play, but Zelda was the number one. But another IP soon or at launch like Bomberman getting kind of a revival was pretty interesting to see, and it wasn't that bad of a game. But part of the big popularity of it was that there was nothing else. And then they eventually got ported to PS4 and Xbox One, I think even PC. And now we have a sequel. I have literally seen nothing of this. I feel like I'm one of the 7 people on the planet that own this. I've said this joke a ton, but I'm serious. I really don't know what, like, why they bought this or they made this necessarily. I mean, it must have sold well on other platforms, but the Switch version right now, you know, to wrap things up here, is $23.33 complete on average. Not a bad price for a Bomberman game. You know, people don't hate this game. This is a good game. The sequel, or I guess I can't officially say the sequel is, but the sequel, from my understanding, is more Bomberman R. If you like Bomberman R, then you'll like this. One thing that I noted, if you're like a PS5 or Xbox One collector, this game is actually like double the price complete in box. But yeah, Bomberman has, why it's actually also up here, it's no stranger to being some of the more expensive games on a Nintendo platform. I know like Bomberman R or Bomberman 2 or something on the N64. There's a really expensive Bomberman game, like I think like $200 or something, which is pretty expensive for an N64 game. And, you know, this might just be the future type of that if you're into Switch collecting and want to get something before it's, like, just gone. Because once this is gone off shelves, I'm sure this is not getting reprinted anymore. I really do not think this game has done well at all. But, yeah, that wraps it about up there. Oh, I guess I don't know if I finished saying, but yeah, it's double, like, on PS5 and Xbox One. It's, like, $45 complete in box. So maybe those got less print, which kind of doubles into my theory of that they kind of were going all in on the whole big blow up it had on the Switch. I don't really know what they were thinking there. But yeah, that wraps up this video. If you saw anything here you're thinking about picking up, let me know. And if you think there's something I should have put on this list, let me know that as well. I'm always looking to know more games to pick up, and maybe, hey, I can use those suggestions for a future video. It would be awesome. I'm always looking for Switch stuff nowadays, because I do believe whatever Nintendo releases next is going to have backwards compatibility. And I think the Switch is really some of the future of gaming in terms of home and on the go. And I really hope Switch 2 is backwards compatible, because I recently actually cleared out my Switch collection. I didn't sell it, I just put it all into one bin because I've been reorganizing everything. And there's a lot of them. If you'd like to see me go through all my Switch games, I've done it once, but that collection has definitely grown way faster than I realized. When I was putting them all in, I could only think of, like, I play Pokemon and Smash Bros and Mario Kart, and then all of a sudden there's just like a bunch of games, and I'm like, when did I get these? But yeah, enough ranting. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, who wants to be the 8th person to buy Bomberman R2? It's lonely out here.